Hey guys, here's our Joe Lanyards. Welcome to another video. Today talking about my first experience and my little review of Six Flags Great Adventure. And let's just get straight into it. First off, let's hit subscribe and give a like. These videos take a bunch of time, and let's get straight into it. So this occurred on September 27th, 2020, and it was the pandemic. It was the coronavirus, and I basically we drove from Delaware to New Jersey. And this was the work experience of Great Adventure. So we drove from Delaware to New Jersey, and then we went straight from Jersey to Great Adventure. We got some breakfast, and we went to Jersey, and we went inside the state, and we went straight to Great Adventure. And driving in the park was fine. Nothing happened, it was fine. And we went into the park, we went inside the park, and security brief, we went inside, and then we parked, and everything went fine. That's fine. So we went inside the park, and basically, we entered the park, we went inside a security booth, everything was fine. So we went inside the park, and it was a lot of people, bunch of people in there. So we went around since it was, again, we need to wear a mask and stuff. So it was a pandemic, so we need to go around. And then we went inside the park, and it was fine. So after that, our first ride, we went straight to Skull Mountain. And I got on one of my family members, and they were too fat for it, so we got on that. We were on the ride, and that was pretty scary, in my opinion. It was one of my first roller coasters ever. And yeah, after Skull Mountain, we waited for about 45 minutes for Skull Mountain, which is terrible. Which is a great start for the worst experience, and that's why I'm about to talk about about this video. So after that, we went to the safari, the kids area, and I wanted to go on Nitro, and I was scared to go on Nitro by myself. Since back then in 2020, I was scared to go on roller coasters by myself. So I turned one of my family guides and get on a ride with me, and he said, no, you go on the ride by myself. And I told my other family guys, who got on Skull Mountain with me, he said, no, you get on the ride. Tell the other guy. And I told that guy, and he said, no, by yourself. I'll tell the other guy. I told my other guy, and said, no, go by yourself. So I was scared to go by myself. And I decided to ditch Nitro. And we met up with two friends at was now formerly at Fat Burger for 2022. So after that, me and the two twins decided to go from Nitro, from that side of the park. Just went past Nitro, even before Jersey Devil Barbecue, and we saw a little bit of construction of Jersey Devil. So after that, we went straight all the way to the boardwalk, and I wanted to get on El Toro, and they wanted to get on Superman and Green Lantern. So we got on Superman and Green Lantern. So first up we got on Superman, and oh my god, the wait was literally about an hour wait. So we waited for an hour for Superman, like a straight hour, at around 6 or 7 p.m. So we got on Superman, and after waiting an hour, we got on the ride. It was fantastic. So after Superman, we can straight to Green Lantern. We waited for another hour for the ride, and literally another hour for Green Lantern. Listen, 2020 was bad, and I'll tell you the reason why there was a lot of people going to Great Adventure in 2020. So after Green Lantern, after waiting an hour, we rode it. It was medium. It was but it wasn't bad. Too bad, but it was So after Green Lantern, we decided to go to around the park, eat a little bit from our guardians, and then after that, we went towards Skyscreamer around 8 o'clock. And it was really late, and we had an hour drive, and I had to wake up very early, around 6 a.m. around 5:30 in the morning on the next day. So I got on Skyscreamer, and we waited for 30 minutes. It was fine. Everything was fine at Skyscreamer. And after Skyscreamer, the G's wanted to ride on Wonder Woman, and I wanted to ride on El Toro. So I really wanted to ride at El Toro. This occurred 6 months before the incident over at Toro. So we rode at Toro. So the girls went to Wonder Woman. She says Wonder Woman had a really long line, and same thing as Toro. So so we got on Toro instead. And oh my god, we waited. It was around 9:30 p.m. Around 9 o'clock. We waited for an hour at 9:30 p.m. So we waited an hour for El Toro. Oh my god, it was a pain. So we waited after waiting an hour at 10:30 p.m. We got on El Toro, and that was pretty fantastic. But my second ride was better than the first ride. So I got kind of stable, but it was pretty cool at night at 10:30. Like it's like riding El Toro like during an Ace event, like riding at a bull or Drill-a-thon like an Ace event. Riding Toro at 10 p.m. at the park closing, since the park was closed at 10 p.m. And after riding Toro, we passed Falls at Carnival. We went straight to, and we got a couple pictures of the scare actors that from Halifax. That was pretty cool. And so after that, we went out of the park. We drove an hour, and when we got home around 1:31 a.m. And I had to do something at 7 a.m. Literally, I slept. So that was my terrible experience of a great adventure. Now, my terrible experience of a great adventure. But I didn't get to ride much on that day. But on the next visit, I got to ride Joker, Bizarro, Runaway Mine Train, Nitro, not Toro since that wasn't open. And you guys had a vlog on that. Batman the Ride, not Jersey Devil, that wasn't open either. Wonder Woman, Cyber Spin, Justice League, the Hall of Justice, Superman, Green Lantern again, and we were gonna get on Kingdom Kai and Zumjoro, and that was closed. And I still haven't get on Kingdom Kai and Zumjoro. We also went for a Fright Fest visit a year ago in 2021 on Halloween, and I got on Jersey Devil for the first time. I also got on Dark Knight for the first time. And I went this year again, 2022. I got on Medusa for the first time, and I got on El Toro for the second time in 2 years after my work experience in 2020. So, what do you think? So, what is your experience at Great Adventure? So, my experience, the park I rate out of A. And I hope the only food I had at Great Adventure is chopsticks and a funnel cake. Only with no toppings. So what do you rate Great Adventure? I rate Great Adventure out of A, 10 out of 10. So Great Adventure is actually awesome. It also makes me proud. If you guys want me to talk about my next part of Great Adventure, I will be down for that. If you guys want to, I don't have plans to do that, but if you guys want to, I will. But it's probably gonna take them the next couple months to do. So yeah, I rate Great Adventure out of 10 out of 10. Don't go to that park, especially for the 2022 editions. Please go to Great Adventure. It is very lit over there for this year. And yeah, it's gonna do for my review. And 10 out of 10. That was only for my experience. I'm not doing a review of these rides. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. And yeah, that was my first experience at Great Adventure.